There are some people who have lived in the UK in time past, and for some reasons they have left. They are no longer in the UK. And there are people who are living in the UK currently, but they are making plans to leave the UK. I have some friends, I know people personally who are in the UK at the moment, but they are making plans. They are currently in the process of leaving the UK. And I'm wondering what could be the cause. This has made me to ask some questions, and I came up with some of the reasons why people are leaving the UK. And I'm here to share this information with you guys. This is not in any way to discourage anybody from moving to the UK. This is just to share the information with you so you would have an idea of the realities of living in the UK. So guys, if this information is what you're interested in, please stick with me to the end of this video. Let's get right into it. My name is Tochi. If you're seeing my face for the first time, hello, you're welcome to my channel. Please consider subscribing and you won't regret it, because on this channel I share content that you would definitely love. And to all my returning subscribers, you guys are wonderful. Thank you all for your love, for always watching my videos, for sharing my videos, for your support. I really appreciate. In this video, I'm just here to share with you guys why people, especially immigrants, are leaving the UK. First reason on our list is the tax. Guys, the tax burden in the UK is really high. People pay as high as 20% of their income on tax. Guys, I'm not even joking. So basically, yeah, if you earn less than £12,000 per annum, is tax-free. But if you're earning more than £12,000, you're going to be paying 20% of your income on tax. And if you're earning anything from £50,000 per annum and above, you're going to be paying as high as 40% of your income on tax. And this is just on your income alone. There are so many other taxes that you would pay. You're going to be paying national insurance of 13.25%, and then you're going to be paying council tax as well. So the amount you pay on council tax varies. It just depends on the kind of property you're living in, the value of the property, your council, and things like that. All these things I've mentioned is almost about 40% of your income just on tax. And that is if you're earning less than £50,000 per annum. And then you also pay VAT of 20%, that is value added tax. So basically for every goods you buy and services in the UK, you pay VAT of 20%. And this is almost about 40 to 50% of your income on tax. People pay as high as £500 to £1,000 of their income just on tax. And I'm not even joking, guys. Maybe in a separate video, I'm going to come on here and explain the UK tax system in details for you guys to understand all I'm saying, okay? The tax system in the UK is a big deal, and some people don't really find it funny. And this is one of the reasons why people don't want to move to the UK. And some people who are already in the UK are planning to leave or are leaving already. Number two is lack of desired jobs. Some people who live in the UK don't get to do the kind of jobs they love to do. They don't get to do the kind of jobs they really want to do simply because they are in the UK, especially those who come as dependents. So if you're not in a field that is really booming, fields like IT, or maybe if you don't have a health background, if you're not a doctor, a nurse, a radiographer, or if you're not an accountant or an engineer, basically those jobs that are high demand in the UK, if you're not in that field, it's really difficult to get jobs that you really desire. There are people who back in their home countries are bank managers, they work in big companies, they are CEOs in their firms, they have high profiles, and they work in industries that are really doing well. They have businesses that are booming and doing really well back in their home countries to come to the UK, and there is little or nothing to do in their field. And especially thinking of the fact that if you want to go into the things that you really love to do, you have to spend money. For instance, as a lawyer in Nigeria, if you come to the UK to practice as a lawyer, you have to convert to the UK law, and doing that costs a whole lot of money. Okay, you have to have about £5,000 in your account if you really want to become a lawyer in the UK. And this translates to so many other professions. People are just not fulfilled because they are not doing what they want to do or what they love to do. So people are not happy about it. They don't find satisfaction in what they do. And this has made some people to leave the UK. if they actually want to pursue their career, they have to spend so much money. So where do you expect people to get that kind of money from? When living in the UK alone is expensive, there are so many bills to pay, right? You have to feed. If you have kids, you have to clothe your kids, feed your kids, and do so many other things that you have to do with money. The responsibility is too much. And besides, you've already spent that much money building your career in your home country. Some people have even gotten to what you would call a peak in their career, only to come to the UK and they have little or nothing to do in that regard. So it's like coming to start afresh, taking courses again, spending money just to build a path for yourself and fit into the UK system so that you can get a good job. So guys, I understand that part, and it's not easy at all. Number 3 is the high cost of living. Guys, it's really expensive living in the UK, especially right now that everything, prices of goods, food, everything has gone really high. What you used to buy for £10, you buy it for like £15 now. Even food, everything in the market has gone up, right? So this is another reason why people are leaving the UK, because imagine that you pay taxes, you pay house rent. In fact, house rent is not even left behind. The cost of accommodation in the UK have gone really high. Houses that you would normally get for, let's say, £500 before, it's now £650, £700. You know, it has really gone high. Some even double of their prices, and I'm not even joking. This is the reality of living in the UK, guys. I know some people will come and say that it's not easy anywhere, but like I said, I'm just telling you guys the reality on ground. This is not in any way to discourage anybody who wants to move to the UK. All right, so imagine that in a month your basic salary is about £2,000. You've paid about 40% of your income on tax already. You have your house rent, you have other bills to pay, you have to feed your family, you have responsibilities back at home, you have parents and siblings that you support from time to time, okay, and other things that you really have to do with money. You have to save, you have to invest. Like, what is left at the end of the day, really? Some people are really struggling living in the UK, like they just can't deal with everything, and that is one of the reasons why people are leaving the UK. Next reason why people are leaving the UK is the weather, right? During winter, the weather in the UK can be very cold, like extremely cold, and some people can't deal with that. I remember that when I was coming to the UK at the airport, I met a lady. She's a UK citizen already, and she was like that she can't live in the UK because of the weather. She prefers to visit, so she comes and goes. So like, the weather is one reason why some people can't live in the UK. Some people can't deal with that, especially from people who are coming to a country where the weather is exactly opposite of what you're used to. So yeah, this is another reason why people are leaving the UK. Another reason why some people are leaving the UK is they say that houses in the UK are really small. They just can't deal with the fact that their houses are small, or spaces in the UK are really small. Some people are used to big spaces. Some people just like their spaces big. They like to just spread out and just relax, you know, have fun. They just can't deal with the conservative lifestyle that comes with living in the UK. Guys, there are times when you go to search for accommodation, you just can't find the right houses. Like, their rooms are this tiny. I'm not even joking. Like, sometimes when you spread your hands out like this, that is the size of a room. Some UK houses are really small, and the funny thing is that when you come to their garden, you see that the houses, the rooms, the sitting rooms, the toilets, the bathrooms are so small, and then the gardens are large, so massive, and you're like wondering, what am I doing with this whole garden and the houses are small? You guys, so but this is the standard basically. But there are houses in the UK that are big. I've seen some houses in the UK that are really big. I'm not even going to lie, but they are not so much. You need to have enough money to be able to afford those kind of houses. Basically, on the average, houses in the UK are usually very small. Another reason why some people are leaving the UK is loneliness and depression. It's really lonely living in the UK. Some people get depressed because you have to work, you know, to meet up with your responsibilities, meet up with the bills that you have to pay, that they don't have time to, you know, unwind and have fun. And the fact that when you are free to maybe hang out, the other person is working. When that other person is free, you are working, you know, and things like that. So sometimes you just want to rest when some other person wants to hang out and all that. So you discover that you're just lonely all by yourself in your house, especially for the single ones, all right, it's quite different from people who have families and all that keep them company. But for the single ones, they claim that it's really lonely living in the UK. Sometimes you're depressed, you don't know who to talk to, you have a lot going on in your head, you're stressed out from work, and you do everything all by yourself, no help and all that. There's really nobody to talk to, right? Especially people who are coming from countries where they have lived with their family and friends. They are family oriented people. They like to hang out, they love to party, they just love to be with their family and friends and just have fun. There are people who are like that. So it's really very difficult coping in this other situation that they found themselves. So this is another reason why some people are leaving the UK. We've come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you've watched to this point, please leave a comment for me in the comment section. Share this video so everyone can benefit from it as well. Follow me on social media. All my handles are in the description box. If you're yet to subscribe to my channel, it's time to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so when I upload a video, you'll be notified. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.